Is there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Florida Atlantic's offense will have the football first. The last time these two rivals got together, guys, there were hurt feelings and some dead fish handshakes in the aftermath, and this might be just the recipe to cook up some revenge, Jesse.
Well, they're going to be motivated, that's for sure. The losing team, they have been hearing about that blowout loss now for a very long time. They had this game circled, David, all offseason, hoping to get that payback.
Oh, man, and you get all the quotes, all the people talking about, all those blowhards on all the different networks, i.e. us, talking about how bad it was and how embarrassing it was, and now you get a chance to get some payback. They're excited.
The Owls come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Tight end finds a soft spot. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. And the Owls come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Oh, out of space. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. The execution on that screen pass is one that will go in a coaching clinic.
Nice execution on the screen. Allow the rush to come upfield. Now I release, get the ball to the running back. I got my playmaker in space. Nice chunk yardage play right there by the offense.
They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. They'll run it from the gun. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
You know, good running backs are the ones that can make things happen in small spaces. That running back there found his lane, he found his crease, and there was no hesitation.
Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. The defense just lost track of him. There's no other explanation. I've got to assume they knew he was in an eligible position.
Or it was just ridiculously good scheming on the offense, Reese. I mean, just an unbelievable job of getting your guy wide open.
So the FIU Panthers offense will have its first possession of the game. As we take a quick look. Players for today's game. What players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
FIU pushing tempo. Looking for a man. It's Jenkins. Flips it out on the screen. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team. FIU will line up to punt. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. They'll move the wide receiver. He'll start this drive firing. With the catch, it's Messer.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. You're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
How about the linebacker breaking on the football, seeing the quarterback, the ball comes out, he moves right to where the ball's going, nice anticipation, and swats the ball to the ground.
Quarterback extends the play. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Florida Atlantic will send the punt unit onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Makes a man miss. He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3. And the Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. To the air, it's Jenkins. They get to him as he throws. It's complete. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Got room at the 35. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
And that's another FIU.
He'll pull it on the read. Runs through a tackle. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He's out of bounds after the good pickup, and what a way to end the first period. And guys, Florida Atlantic is on top. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Panthers!
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. To the air on 1st down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. The Owls with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the mistiming. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. The defender was right there. Florida Atlantic will have to send out the punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. The Florida International offense is back on the field. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Complete to start this drive.
Hey, I'll tell you what, that slot receiver, he may not be the biggest receiver in the world, but he is shifty, and he runs really good routes. You saw it on that play.
Scanning the field, it's Jenkins. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Well, you can see why this team thinks this kid has a real bright future. It's amazing. He's only a true freshman. He's not built like one, though, and you saw it on that last play. Trust me, that is the first of many sacks in this kid's collegiate career.
Fine play action. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. FIU will line up to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. The give to the tailback. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26.
Great offenses always stay ahead of the chains. That run right there, now you're in a good position. It's not second and long. It's not third and long. Now it's the whole playbook's open. The defense really has to honor run and pass at the next snap.
Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play.
Zone coverage means everybody's looking at the quarterback. So now, when I'm a wide receiver, I got to make sure I know I fit in the hole between these zones. I know where they're dropping to, and I know where I need to get to. Great job by the wide receiver finding that hole, and the quarterback throwing a strike.
So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Florida Atlantic has the offense humming. Wants to go up top on first down. Here's a heat. Pulls it in. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. Florida Atlantic goes to work with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Snagged out of the air. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Fires complete on the crosser. Tackle is made after the catch, but it'll set up 1st and goal from the 7. Florida Atlantic comes to the line on 1st and goal. He might want another play. Wants to throw again. Looking for the goal line. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Running back looking for the end zone to the left. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line. Goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to...
Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Back to pass, it's Jenkins. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Wide open spaces. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. Wants to throw on first down. Here comes the heat. And the completion to the sideline, a solid pickup, but not enough for the first down.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The Panthers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle, it's Perry. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play, clock running. Looking to throw for it. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down, they've got it at the 40. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking downfield on first down. He's going to take off. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out. But when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can...
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. There is little that warms the heart of a defender like a strip sack. Even better if you get the ball.
And I like the awareness of this defender on the play because he knew he might not actually get to the quarterback and make the hit, but he was able to still swat.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
And back to the air on second down. Trying to escape and get it himself. Finds enough room to get it up to the 44 before he's knocked out of bounds.
Man, this defense has their hands full today because not only do they have to worry about the running backs and not only do they have to worry about the passing game, they've got to worry about this quarterback running the football because of plays like that. Not a huge explosive play, but he showed you the athleticism and he showed you he has the ability to hurt you with his legs.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. One more play before the teams head to the locker room. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Deep shot for the end zone. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half.
Florida Atlantic about to boot it away and get this second half underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. They start this third quarter, one-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
Looking down the middle. Got him downfield. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. FIU pushing tempo.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
The delay of game pushes the offense back. And here comes the offense on second down. Looking downfield, it's Jenkins. Oh, they're after him. Caught over the middle, it's Owens. Breaks out another sweet move and gets it down to the 40. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. FIU will line up to punt. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. The give on the inside. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain. No harm, no foul.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Snagged in the middle, it's Smith. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
Great job by the quarterback there. He saw the safety bite on the run fake. So as the safety comes running downhill, he now knows he has the slant throw to his receiver on the outside.
We'll send the tight end in motion. Looking for a crease, it's Terrell.
The run game just... I've been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical enough.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Henry. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. Gets the back moving. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got it in the middle, it's Henry. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. This Florida Atlantic offense is moving quickly. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Henry.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding. I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. And the Owls are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Quarterback making checks. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Guys, so Florida Atlantic has the lead. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the 3rd quarter stats. Florida Atlantic decides to punt it away. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. The Florida International offense is back on the field. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. On the ground, it's Owens. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain. FIU pushing tempo.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
To the air, it's Jenkins. Firing to the right, complete. Oh, he's got some space. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And the defense just gets their 4th sack of the day. And guess what? This offensive line, they gave up 4 last week too. So you need some consistency up front. Make sure you protect that QB that can make those big plays for you.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. FIU will line up to punt. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Trying to tackle this guy's a business decision as he gets it up to the 29. The Owls with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
And that hurts on defense, giving up the first on the ground like that. We're in a 1-possession game. You've got all 3 timeouts. I think you got to start burning them here to save some clock.
Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Motion from the wideout. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the Owls are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Quarterback making adjustments. Off play action. Pressure coming. Caught in the backfield, it's Perkins. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Florida Atlantic will send the punt unit onto the field. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. The give from the gun. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. FIU pushing tempo.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. Dropping back, it's Jenkins. Grabbed over the middle, it's Payne. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35.
When you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Rushes on him. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. goes. A sack here late in the fourth.
Listen, I love when my quarterback gets outside the pocket. I got an opportunity to make a huge play. But when it's not there, now I want him to make the simple play. Throw it away. Don't take the sack. Don't take the loss of yards, please.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Fires to the right. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that.
And that is a backbreaker. It's fourth down, though. Listen, you got to throw the football. You got to try to make a play. But the defense came up big in a big moment.
No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival. You're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the winning team, and bragging rights now for a while.
Bragging rights for a while. It's a fun thing to be able to accomplish. Now we also got to take in the next couple games, because this is always, there's a letdown that naturally happens after these big rivalry wins. We feel like our chest is poked out. We got to look on to the next game, focus in on this next one.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.